On this episode of Oz Off-Road TV, we hit one of Australia's most popular four-wheel drive destinations, Fraser Island. With Cyclone Alfred visiting here only a matter of weeks ago, we are unsure what to expect, but we will enjoy some jet skiing, fishing and four-wheel driving. We'll also explore an abandoned logging camp for some real island history, plus a whole lot more. G'day folks, a Duck here. Well, I am standing here on Fraser Island. I've got a bit of a crew with me as we kick off Season 2 of Oz Off-Road TV.
Down on an old bush track, a four-wheel drive, yeah, I like it like that. The weekend comes and now it's time to go. Oz Off-Road, it's time for the show. Yeah.
Joining me on our island adventure is my young bloke Robert, the General Manager of the Oz Off-Road business, and he's steering his brand new Oz Off-Road Ford Ranger Wild Track. Our senior accessory fitted Dale is along for the ride in his big 79 Series Land Cruiser. Plus we are joined by Maddie and Ava Dale from Valley Sisters, who head up our Duck 4x4 camping and four-wheel drive product line, and they'll be sharing the driving in the Oz Off-Road built Ford Raptor. We'll also have one of Australia's biggest eaters, Mark, along with us for the ride, and he'll be there to give us a hand behind the scenes. He's currently training to be an Ironman, so I guess he'll be doing all the heavy lifting as well.
What are we going down to?
On the big van, we're going to go 10 in the front, about 15 in the back, the big van on. We'll see how we go.
You confident?
Yeah.
That sounds confident.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, first time on Fraser?
Yeah. First time, gonna get some beach driving in. We're very keen for it.
Haven't done much beach driving, so hopefully it goes well.
So we're actually going to use this thing on the island, you reckon?
I hope so.
Kind of towed it a long way.
Towed it a long way. Be a shame just to head back.
Yeah, we don't want to tow it all the way back, considering we almost pulled the pin on this trip with the cyclone that blew through here a few weeks back. Tropical Cyclone Alfred was a severe, long-lasting cyclone that threatened southeast Queensland and northern New South Wales. Although it was downgraded to a tropical low when it arrived on land, it was still very erratic whilst out at sea, which resulted in huge waves that hammered the Gold Coast and northern New South Wales beaches, meaning the damage was done long before the storm actually arrived. What do you reckon, girls? Driving on Fraser.
First off, the boat was pretty interesting, but it looks good.
What do you reckon, Rob? Geez, the water's still a little bit dirty from the cyclone, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I'd be jumping in for a swim. It's a little bit suspect.
I will send Dale in. He can go in and test it. You right, Dale?
I can't swim.
Oh, fair enough. Anyway, we've got a nice drive up the beach to Cathedrals now, so enjoy the view out the window, girls. You'll love this. Fraser Island was named after Captain James Fraser, who along with his wife Eliza and crew was shipwrecked north of what's now known as Gary Island after hitting a reef north of the island in 1836. The group of 18 split into two groups, with one group making it onto the island north of what's now known as Waddy Point. It is said that upon her rescue from the island, Eliza claimed that she witnessed her husband being speared and that she was treated like a slave by what she described as Indians. Many other survivors of the same shipwreck later disputed Eliza's claims of capture and ill treatment. Other white people had previously been taken by the Bajala and had been treated well, and it is believed that her husband either died from starvation or from his injuries. It has been said that Eliza Fraser's claim eventually led to the massacre and dispossession of the island's tribe.
Well, how about this beach? It's more like a highway at the moment.
Better than the roads at home.
Haven't even needed four-wheel drive yet.
Yeah, Dale was telling you girls how hard it is up here.
I don't know what he was talking about. It's nice and smooth where we are.
On this trip with a large off-road caravan in tow, we have decided to base ourselves at Cathedrals on Fraser, about 120 kilometres north of Inskip Point. It's one of the best beach drives you'll ever do, and with jet skiing, fishing and four-wheel drive day trips planned, it's the perfect place to unhook the van and set up a base camp. Couple of dingoes here.
Only pretty small, I think they could be pups.
My first time ever seeing a dingo, actually. Have you seen one before? No.
They're just giving you an escort, Doug.
Although the dingoes are a huge attraction on the island, they are not like domestic dogs that you have living at home, and if you're ever visiting the island, be sure to keep your distance. There is no need to be scared, but it does pay to be dingo wise.
Well, here we go, the first big test for the van. We've got a bit of a washout here. It's pretty steep in and steep out. See how we go.
Yeah, she's pretty gnarly through here. Oh, you can see it. It's deep, isn't it? We've pulled the van through a lot worse than this, though.
It's looking good from back here. Nicely done.
When towing a caravan on Fraser, just be mindful of the washouts. Plus, there are some tight bypass tracks to navigate, and it can get fairly tight in some places depending on the size of your van. So take your time and you'll be right. It just adds to the fun, I reckon.
Well, here we are, guys, Cathedral Beach, first stop.
Everyone made it unbogged, so that's good.
Good start to the trip.
With all beach driving, you need to keep an eye on the tides, and by the time we arrive at Cathedrals, the tide is well on the way in, so we'll take the time to set up camp, kick back and relax for the rest of the day. If we do have to wait for the tide to go out, I reckon this place will certainly do us. Plus, I'm a big fan of just kicking back, so we'll go exploring tomorrow. Yeah, Dale, so we're going to let you lead the charge today, mate, because you've got the pin for this abandoned log camp where there's not a map anywhere that we can find a track towards it, but you've somehow got the pin, so I'm going to give you some advice, mate. Don't get us lost, okay?
Nah, I don't get lost, Doug.
I mean, we'll forget about it pretty quickly if you do get us lost. I mean, you don't got to worry.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, Dale. You get us lost, mate, we'll remind you about it every day.
Tell you what, it's nerve-wracking following this big 79 too. You don't know where he's going to lead us into.
It's a dangerous day to be behind me.
And from what I've been told, it's a little hard to find and an adventure just getting out there. I will say though, if someone told me years ago that I'd be following a pin on a phone, I would have sent them to the doctor. Fair dinkum, I am a dead set dinosaur, aren't I? But before our inland adventure, we stop off for one of the island's biggest attractions that's just sitting on the beach.
It's super impressive. Really cool how it's pretty much in one big piece. I see why people stop to check it out.
Very impressive.
I don't think it floats anymore.
No, don't think so.
One of the most popular attractions on Fraser is the Maheno Shipwreck. But did you know that this island has actually claimed 23 ships in its day, with the Maheno being the most famous of them all? Built in 1905, the SS Maheno cruised a regular route between Sydney and Auckland until she was commissioned as a hospital ship in Europe during World War I. In July 1935, whilst being towed to Japan, a winter cyclone caused the tow line to break and the ship was pushed onto the eastern beach of Fraser Island. After many unsuccessful attempts to refloat the ship, it was decided to just give up and let the island have her, and that's where she still remains today.
Hasn't moved far.
There's less of it, less and less every time we come here, I think.
I don't think it can move, Dale.
Oh. No, it makes sense, eh?
Oh, the dingo's going to duck. Oh!
Shut the door, quick.
Tilly's trying to get in there, Duck.
I did mention that dingoes were curious, didn't I? I think this one wants to come home with us. How you liking the drive on the beach this morning, girls? It's not a bad day for this, is it?
Can't complain. Blue skies, very happy and excited to see where Dale leads us.
Righto guys, let's follow this inland track here and good luck. It'll take us where we're trying to get to.
Well, I hope we get more than luck. You said it was a sure thing we know where we're going, so don't stuff it up, Dale.
Yeah, like I said, I don't get lost.
Don't listen to him, Dale. I'm with you, mate. Rock solid duck, as you know. But between you and me, mate, you get me lost, there could be a drama. I tell you what, Dale, you're off to a good start, mate. We're straight into it here. Pretty narrow, this track.
Yeah, I think skinny thoughts in the ram, Duck.
Well, I got the power, the sliding, what are they? The folding mirrors, mate. They come in pretty handy.
Yeah, the old Cruiser doesn't have that luxury.
Yeah, but that's just a little Tonka truck compared to this, mate.
A little bit different to the beach driving, don't we think?
You're doing well so far. You've had no problems, so you're going good.
Let's not jinx it.
You never know what you'll come across on these inland tracks.
Yeah, exactly.
Plenty of water around after the cyclone. But you don't usually see water like this on the inland tracks.
Well, mate told me yesterday that about 200 milli after the cyclone. Oh, right, gee, it's a bit deep, isn't it?
Windows up. Holy! Get a good spray.
Well, Dale was right. I did mention at the top of the show that we did have an Ironman with us for the heavy lifting, didn't I?
Help. I need an Iron Man. Might get the winch out and drag this one off the track. It's a bit big, even for the Iron Man.
Even for the Iron Man.
Yeah, it's a bit big for me.
Obviously, you don't see our camera car on the show too often, but it's a good thing we fitted a winch to it. That's what you get when you're driving up the front, Gav.
Hopefully it works.
You wired it in, right?
No.
So obviously there's been some pretty big wind through here. We're on the island basically not long after that cyclone that went through and that big low pressure system, and it's blown a few branches across the track, so we're just clearing it now so we can get through and everybody else can get through.
I can't get it through there in the bush.
Oh, so you want to send me in there?
Yes.
With no chance of getting this tree off the track with a straight pull, we decide to run a pulley and tree trunk protector to give us a better angle to completely clear the track. This means someone has to go bush, and that someone, well, that won't be me. That's that thing over the top of your head.
That's his haircut.
Good luck stirring up the mozzies, mate.
I'm going to have to stay in here until it gets tight.
Oh, what an arm.
Wow, that's for sending me in here. There's a lot of mozzies in here. Just take your time, Rob.
Well done, Dale. I've got some bushmans up here. I'm not getting a bite, mate. They're good.
What do we got, Duck?
Every car should have one of these things. An air fryer.
We're roughing it, aren't we?
We are roughing it, mate. I'll throw those little snitches in here. There's 5 of us. Our camera assistant bloke will have to for sure. And away we go.
Simple as that.
Do you have to do a flip? Or no flipping?
Yeah, we'll plop and flip them over.
Okay.
Just in case these schnitzels don't work out.
Tuna.
Yeah.
Fresh off the island, right?
Red times are tough when you're eating cat food.
I must say that this track seems to have it all and is proof that there is more than just beach driving on the island. So far, Dale has come up with the goods as he leads us to this abandoned logging camp.
Yeah, it's got a bit of pipe bit here, bit of trees over the track, so just take it easy with the ram.
Yeah, I've been folding the mirrors in a fair bit here, that's for sure.
Then I'd get ready to fold them in again.
Oh, yeah, she's a bit tight here, isn't it? I've said it before, power fold mirrors, not just for shopping centre car parks. Talking to the team there at Cathedrals, he was saying that we're going to be for a real treat. Not too many people come out here to this logging camp. And we've been to Fraser a couple of times before, but never driven this track, and it's an absolute cracker. So you are in for a real treat. A bit of a bump there. Just the drive itself out here is a real adventure.
Alright guys, we're just going to hang a left up here and shouldn't be far away.
Mate, I hope you're right. We've come a long way, cleared tracks the whole lot. If we're turning around, you're not going to be real popular.
There'll be no more cookies for you, Dale, if you're wrong.
You've done well so far, Dale. I'm prepared to back you, mate. Yep, I did say I was rock solid, didn't I? Oh, hang on. It looks like we're heading towards something here. Well, gee, this doesn't look much, but it may be worth checking it out anyway. You're kidding, Dale. All this way for a tin shed. Anyway, this obviously isn't the logging camp, but it's a shady spot where we can pull up and get stuck into those chicken schnitzels. Mate, let me tell you, you'd be paying big dollars for that somewhere. All done here. You like a bit of schnitzel with your mayonnaise, mate?
Yep.
Okay.
What even is this? Who bought this?
After knocking over the chicken burgers and taking in what a tin shed has to offer in the sun, it's not long now until we get to where we are going. Oh, hang on a second. Dale, you never said anything about an uphill walking track. You could lose my support here.
No way around it, Dale stuffed up. I don't think there is a logging camp, but now we're walking.
Lucky you bought your supportive shoes for walking.
I always come prepared for anything like this.
Definitely a dingo. Tootsie right there.
And now we're at risk of being mauled by a dingo.
Reckon we're halfway.
Hope so.
I thought miles were shorter.
Huh?
I thought miles were shorter than kilometres.
Are you for real? What were you saying about school? And how long did you skip it for?
Long enough, obviously.
Looks like we finally made it.
Look at the Black & Decker sander.
Do you reckon this is the piston out of it?
Maybe. Look at the leaf packs. Massive.
Postans logging camp operated from 1935 and was home for logging contractors Neville Smith and A.R. Postan. In around 1940, Postan bought out Smith and logging continued here until 1991. A large variety of equipment was used at the camp, and most of that equipment is still on site today. In fact, the entire place is like a time capsule, and it is evident that they just pulled up stumps one day, downed tools and left.
Very random in here. Obviously they did a lot of mechanical work. Just parts everywhere.
This looks like a bit like your shed at home, Dale.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
They must have been through a lot of clutches and gearboxes and diffs. They must have all been driving Land Cruisers.
There's a donger up here.
You got to knock first.
Someone's home.
Although this spot is becoming a little more popular, not many people come here, and it is great that those who have visited previously have left everything as they found it for the next explorer to enjoy. I have said it many times on radio that Australia has history everywhere, and in some places just lying on the ground. This certainly is the case on this small pocket of land located on the largest sand island in the world. I know why Dale dragged us up here. He forgot he left this here last time he was here. Dale, your dress you left here last time you were here.
I wouldn't be touching that.
Well, Dale, you've dodged a bullet, son. You've done well with that track, mate.
Well, I'm glad it worked out. It was good to get up and see that old camp.
I'm going to be honest with you, mate. Walking up that hill, I was thinking about what my autopsy was going to be like, to be honest.
Be a few well-earned beers tonight.
You're not wrong, mate. Certainly not a good day to be a cold can of beer around here. What a great spot to kick back and relax after a big day on the tracks. Gee, you got to love island life. Okay, look, if you're travelling up to Fraser and you've got the caravan, you've got the kids, you've got all the gear, this is the place you want to head to. We are at Cathedrals on Fraser. This is the jewel in the crown. If you've got a caravan full of kids, big family, small family, or maybe just yourself, you need to come and check this place out. I'm with Jack, who is the owner of Cathedrals on Fraser. Jack, how are you, son?
Hey, Doc.
Thanks for hospitality, mate.
Not a problem.
Look, mate, you're living the dream here, aren't you?
It's fantastic. We love it. We've been here just on 9 years. So
unbelievable. What's life like here? Because I mean, you're not isolated as such, but I mean, it is. You know, you run on generator power, and you know, what's life like living on here? And you've got kids. How does that work?
Yeah, we've got a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old. They've spent their entire life here, obviously. We love it, obviously, but there is a lot of challenges that come with living in a remote area. You've only got vehicle access at certain times a day. Otherwise, you've got air access at night for emergencies. You've got to be well ahead of all your plans for stock. You've got to know what's coming, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be prepared.
Absolutely. We recently had a cyclone or a pretty big low pressure system, mate. What was that feeling like knowing that was heading this way?
It was nervy. Initially, it was coming straight for the island. So we did a lot of prep work, cleaning up everything, making sure roofs are clear, everything's secured, putting away loose items, all the standard stuff. But luckily it headed offshore and we only got a bit of surf action out of it, which didn't affect us at all.
Yeah, happy days. So this place, I mean, it's been here for a long time. I've been here a couple of times myself in the past. But you've got a bottle-o, you've got a fantastic general store. There's some produce there. You've got frozen meat stuff, a bit of camping gear as well.
We basically aim to be able to supply you with anything you've forgotten or anything that's broken. We can get you running again and get you make sure your holiday doesn't end there.
And what's the big thing people do? I mean, there's lots of people coming in and out now.
Yep.
So what's their go? Fishing, four-wheel driving, or just kicking back and enjoying the island exploring?
Look, kicking back, enjoying the island exploring and four-wheel driving is all year. When the Taylor are running, so in September, in winter, it's mad fishing. It's the best beach fishing in Australia, honestly.
The one thing I do like about this place, no sandflies.
That's it.
We love that, no sandflies. So people want to book, just jump on the website. I'll give you guys a call in reception, book your spot and come up here and live the dream in paradise.
Come say good day.
Good on you, mate. Thank you again.
Too easy.
Cheers, mate. Well, after a quick chat with Jack, Ironman Mark knocks up a quick brekkie on the barbie. And with another big day ahead of us, this is just what we need.
I'm back straight under it. Huh? First go.
You're right near it, eh?
Oh, good.
I know what they're talking about.
Anyway, guys, we're in for a good one today. We're going to do a bit of jet skiing, some fishing, and take us to a really nice pub for lunch today. So, unless, of course, we catch enough fish and we can barbecue some fish for lunch, but I don't have a lot of luck with that. But anyway, how's that jet ski towing up the beach, Robert?
The jet ski's going good. Conditions look pretty good, and we'll get down to Waddy Point and put it in and have a bit of a look around on the water.
I reckon we get Dale on this jet ski. He's a bit of a motocross rider, so we'll see how we can handle this.
Don't know about the ski, never been on one.
I've never walked up a kilometre hill before either, Dale. It was first for everyone on this trip, mate, okay? Well, I have, but it was a long time ago.
The Valley Sisters might just have to be passengers on the jet ski.
Yeah, I'll get Robert to take us for a bit of a spin. It's looking pretty flat out there too, so it should be a good ride if we get her in, all right? With it being a cracking day today, it's hard to imagine what it must have been like here on the beach when Alfred came for a visit. He certainly has left his mark though. The damage to the beach is quite unbelievable. The one thing we noticed when we drove onto the island was the beach erosion. We're driving past sections where it's more or less, 9-foot cliffs now, where there was once beach. And I've got no idea how many tonne of sand has gone back into the ocean, but it's certainly a lot. But it'll obviously, nature will put it back in its place. But in the meantime, it's quite different than last time we were here.
Well guys, we've just got to Indian Head, so we'll head off the beach here, start heading across. The Indian Head can sometimes be pretty soft, so we'll see what it's like. After this rain, I think it won't be too bad, but let's see how we go.
Sounds good. Duck will be following in your tracks.
I get it wrong, then you get it wrong behind me. Indian Head is the most eastern point of the island and is located just south of Waddy Point. It was named by Captain James Cook in 1770 when he sailed past the area after seeing the Bachala people standing on the headland. He named the spot Indian Head as that was the term used for darker skinned people by the Europeans during that time.
Yeah guys, a little bit soft. That's probably the softest beach sand we've driven on so far, but it's not too bad.
It seems to be tracking all right. It's going all right, mate. Bit of water here too, so here we go. And I have your window down. Rookie error.
Pretty handy to wash a bit of salt off.
Beautiful out here.
Yeah, you go to Lower Orchard Beach and Waddy Point, girls. It's a pretty good spot.
What's the shark attack factor?
Oh, about 7.5, I think.
So you're pretty confident?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Glad we put the cover on it to keep all the sand off.
Well, the young bloke and I have been enjoying jet ski fun since he was about 2 years old. But this is the first, though, going for a spin on Fraser.
How you feeling, Ava?
Good.
Yeah? You looking forward to it?
Just have to get past those little waves first.
So have you been on one before?
Not in a while. Are there sharks?
No, of course not. See you, mate.
See ya. See you the last time.
Good luck. Have fun.
With a sandbar just off the beach causing a deep, calm pool, Waddy Point is the perfect place to launch the ski and is a popular spot for not only launching watercraft, but also a great place for a sneaky swim and even a spot of fishing.
Was it?
Heaps of fun. It's very far, very loud.
Don't tell Maddie about the shark we saw out there either.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's here.
You'll be right, Maddie. The secret is staying on the ski. I did say the secret was staying on the ski, didn't I? Good thing we sussed out the area before we went for a spin.
Sorry, Michael.
We can delete that.
Let's hope there are more fish than sharks in these parts today.
Good start.
What's that?
All the gear with no idea.
You just always want to maintain your gear, and I don't.
Mate, what do you want tonight? Snapper?
Are you taking orders now?
Yeah. So I've already put one in for myself. A nice snapper and I want a kingfish or something. Kingy would be nice, wouldn't it? You saw me in the territory, I'm a fishing expert. But I will say I do like beach fishing. Probably my favourite type of fishing, I reckon. Because you get to drive on the beach, you camp on the beach, and it gives you something to do to build up a thirst. I love it.
Take two.
Okay, time to get into them.
You want to catch a monster?
Do it.
Righto.
Okay, make sure you get his legs. That's you. I've caught a Dale.
Just the catch I wanted.
Oh my God. Unbelievable.
You blokes are kidding, aren't you? Maddie's doing a better job just picking them up off the beach, although that one's not even a fish cocktail.
The dog could smell me bait better than the fish.
Well, as usual, the fish weren't biting today, so I got another idea for a feed because I was looking forward to a kingy or a bit of snapper for lunch, but it looks like it's fish and chips up the road here.
Won't quit the day job, take up fishing, I don't think.
No, me either, mate. But anyway, just a quickie because I know you're a bushie, mate. Have you ever seen the ocean before?
Yeah, I've seen photos of it. Good to see it in real life.
Well, as usual, no fish for lunch. But lucky for us, the Orchid Beach Tavern is only a short drive and a great place for a good feed. There's a lot more than fish on the menu at this place as well. No visit to Fraser is complete without a visit to Champagne Pools, and as this is the girls' first visit to the island, we took some time to give them the chance to check it out and go for a dip.
Very refreshing. Good to get an arvo dip in.
Pardon the plane. That's too far gone.
Yes, g'day and welcome to the latest edition of the Camping and Off-Road Radio Show. We're up here filming for Oz Off-Road TV. Season 2 is underway as we film this for the 9 Network, and I'm happy to say that I've got Ava Dale sitting here. Ava, hello, how are you going?
Hey Duck, I'm good. And g'day listeners.
Yeah, I like that one. G'day listeners. Let's hope we have some.
Well, everyone, another Perla morning here on Fraser. Good day to check out the west coast. I think we're going to head over to Wathumba Creek, check it out over there, and camp that night. What do we think?
We're interested to see what it's all about.
Yeah, it'll be good over there with a few sandflies, Dale.
Yeah, well, they say the west is best, so I guess we'll find out.
The west is best, eh?
I think the sandflies agree with that statement as well.
Be a good drive going across anyway. After that drive the other day, a bit more inland stuff will be good. Looks like our way out west adventure could be short-lived. Seems to be a problem with the ram that's pulled us up. Mate, there's something loose under the car too, eh? All good? That airbag look all right? There's just like a bit of a noise under there, so...
A rogue stick has gone and impaled the airbag, so a bit of bad luck, but should be okay. It just helps with the weight, doesn't take all the weight. It's a bit of a bouncy trip all the way back home with the van on, I reckon.
With the airbag still set for towing, we dropped the air from the good bag, which should tidy up our ride. Rookie error, Duck. Should have let those things down when I unhooked. Anyway, nobody's perfect. All right, well, there's nothing we can do. Just keep going.
Yep.
We'll sort out later. We want to pinch the airbag out of that one. It's the same, isn't it? You're not towing anything back, so...
Nice parts car.
We're using that car for spare parts now, the Raptor. Don't tell anybody.
Well, this is my first time on the track out to Wathumba. It's starting to get pretty windy up here. You have a bit of drama getting that 79 series around these bends, I reckon, Dale.
It doesn't have the best turning circle, but I'm sure it'll make it.
Yeah, well, mate, I'm running through in front of you, so if I get through, you should be sweet. With no air in the airbags, things are a little bit bumpy, and I think I'd rather be stirred, not shaken. Does that make sense? Probably not. To reach Wathumba Campground, we head off on the Wathumba Creek track from Orchard Beach, which is located on the eastern side of the island. The track is around 16.5 kilometres and takes around 45 minutes to complete. Like most inland tracks on the island, it's a great sandy track, narrow in places, beautiful scenery. I love driving these sorts of tracks. You gotta love this little piece of paradise, don't you? But before we kick back to enjoy the afternoon, we decide to set up camp first. I've got to tell you, if you ever come to Fraser, you've got to come over to the western side of the island on sunset. It's an amazing place. The difference between the eastern side and the western side is quite incredible. You're driving up the beach on the eastern side, huge waves. You come over here, it's like a pond. You need to come and check this out. You won't be disappointed.
Beautiful spot we've come to and really enjoying the sunset and watching the boys try to fish.
Try to fish. I think I was directed at you.
After a great arvo on the beach, we are looking forward to kicking back at camp. That was until the gate crashers turned up. Well, when we first pulled up at that camp, we said, how good is it we've got this place to ourselves. Now we know why there was no one camped there.
But I wasn't keen on hanging around there much longer.
Yeah, no, I've got to say, we've toughed it out at some places. Well, I was told yesterday that it was basically infested with swarms of mosquitoes and basically a breeding ground for the midgies, but I know we prepped for it, but geez, I wasn't expecting that.
Hey, but the cheese board was pretty good and the sunset.
If we'd have stayed there, you all would have been on workers' comp for the next 2 weeks. After keeping an eye out on the tides, we gave it about 20 minutes for the run-out tide to kick in so we could start heading back to Cathedrals.
Down the beach here.
Maybe we should have gave it another 10 minutes or so.
Oh no.
Not too much to the mist.
Although the tide was running out, I finally found something that runs slower than me. The tide.
A little dingo here.
Well, after a night of dodging mozzies, midgies and waves, we had a quiet night back at Cathedrals and our island adventure is almost over.
Got a bit of a treat for you today, girls. It's probably what I'd call the nicest looking spot on Fraser. We've got to head inland a bit down the beach. Lake McKenzie, it is something to see. Pictures really don't do it justice.
I've heard good things about Lake McKenzie, so we're looking forward to seeing it all.
I know the tide's going out, but there's not a lot of beach here at the minute, is there?
Yeah, I think these big winds pushing the waves right up the beach and making it a little bit challenging to get around a few spots, but we should be okay with the tide going out.
Well, we've got a bit of a early start today, so we've got on the beach as early as we can, but we're just going past the wreck and I'm just trying to think, I think it's the first time I've seen the wreck in the actual water, because obviously when we're down here the tide's a fair bit lower than it is now, but certainly some big waves crashing over the top of it now. It actually looks pretty good. Lake McKenzie is without a doubt the most popular swimming spot on Fraser. It's 1,200 metres long, 930 metres wide, which makes it around about 200 acres in size. The sands around the lake are composed of pure white silica, and the water in the lake is also very pure, and I don't think you'll ever swim in softer water anywhere. It's no wonder that this place is probably the biggest tourist attraction on the island itself. Well, that's a wrap on our island adventure. Unfortunately, we couldn't get up to Sandy Cape up the top in light of the cyclone in recent times, but we have had a great time anyway. It's an amazing place. It's a four-wheel drive haven. If you love your fishing, your swimming, your four-wheel driving, you certainly won't be disappointed visiting this place. There is so much to see and do when visiting this place, and to be honest, we've probably only scratched the surface, which means we will probably have to come back. The things we have to do. Remember, at Oz Off-Road, we build your four-wheel drive for adventure, and if caravanning is your go, we can also build one of those for you as well to get you out there longer so you can live the Oz Off-Road lifestyle just like we do. To check it out for yourself, visit ozoffroad.com.au, keep an eye on our social media platforms, and stay up to date each week with the Camping and Off-Road radio show that broadcasts through 9 Radio on the wireless and on podcast. At Oz Off-Road, we believe your next adventure starts when you turn the key in the ignition, and we can't wait to show you our next adventure right here on Oz Off-Road TV.
Camping down on an old bush track, a four-wheel drive, yeah, I like it like that. The weekend comes and now it's time to go. Oz Off-Road, it's time for the show.
Oz Off-Road TV, proudly sponsored by Ozcar, Optivan, Duck4x4.com, Ocam 4x4 Accessories, Club 4x4 Insurance, EcoPot, and Oz Off-Road. For your one-stop adventure shop, visit ozoffroad.com.au.